Police have now expanded the scene here in Brampton, and heavy machinery is moving in as preparations are being made to begin the search for these 3 missing people, one of which is believed to be a toddler. I can tell you this fire was very intense, and it all began just after 2 in the morning. And we're now learning more about the courageous efforts made by the residents who did escape. Video shared with City News shows a semi-detached house fully engulfed as fire crews are just arriving on scene, and we're learning several residents made heroic efforts to flee the flames.
She came outside by herself. That was so brave of her. And after that, the fire was huge.
According to neighbors, a mother who was 8 months pregnant managed to get herself and her 5-year-old son out onto the roof of the garage. Sushma lives directly next door and says she was woken up by the woman pounding on her door.
She was asking for help, and she has her son over there on the roof over the garage. Maybe they came out of the window.
And she was pregnant?
She was pregnant. And she was knocking the door, so she went inside my house to the window so that she can get her son.
When fire crews arrived, 2 people were found unresponsive and did not survive. 4 others, including the little boy and his mother, were rushed to hospital with serious burns and smoke inhalation, and 2 escaped unharmed.
The crews attempted entry immediately upon arrival, and unfortunately, just due to the amount of fire and the structural collapse, they were unable to get inside to do a search.
It was their courage to leave the building from the 2nd floor that is the reason that they're still alive at this point today.
As firefighters worked to get the blaze under control, it was quickly determined that 3 people, including a toddler, were unaccounted for. Family and friends began gathering at the scene, waiting for more information.
We believe that there are 11 individuals associated to the structure in total, 9 of which being a multi-generational family, and 2 potentially associated to a subunit.
The investigation into how the fire began is still in the very early stages. The damage is so bad, investigators have not been able to go inside, and at this point it's still unclear if the smoke detectors were in working order. Mayor Patrick Brown says the owner of the home is an absentee landlord and has refused several inspections over the last 6 years, telling reporters the city's bylaw department was in midstream of enforcing orders when the fire happened.
I would note this is not licensed to have multiple tenants, and so all those details will come out as the investigation occurs. But I think this really speaks to the fact why it is so critical that if you're having multiple renters, that you adhere to building code and fire code. And I hope that we don't have to hear about another tragedy like this.
Now the search for the 2 adults and the 1 missing child will begin first thing in the morning. I'm being told that the house will be taken apart very carefully, piece by piece. This will be a very meticulous and strategic operation. We're also learning that the adjoining house, the other side of the semi, will also have to be demolished to accommodate the search, and fire officials say the process could take several days. In Brampton, Shauna Hunt, City News.